Even now, months after the trip, I can feel the weight of the moment. The guide urging me to not run but give way as a majestic gorilla ambled past. But I wasn't afraid. I only felt an affinity. And in the mountains of Bwindi, as the mist lifted off my eyes, echoes of a new understanding boomed in the forest of my heart. Nestled in southwestern Uganda, between Rwanda and the Congo, is Bwindi. Holding half of the world's remaining mountain gorillas, the UNESCO World Heritage Site is impenetrable in both name and deed. Accessible only by foot. And that's partly what had captured my imagination. I'm Nitin Vyas, a wildlife lover and photographer. Led by a seasoned forest ranger, I had trekked down steep, rugged paths for over 2 hours to get here, to the Nkuringo family of gorillas. A family famous as the first in Bwindi to be habituated to human presence. They let us right into their midst. And as I watched them go about eating, resting and playing, I was struck by how human they seemed. The family was led by Kivu, a mighty silverback. His grey fur, a marker of his age and wisdom, shimmered like moonlight against the dark green foliage. Kivu wasn't just a leader. He was the guardian of his close-knit group. I learned that every morning, Kivu would rise before dawn and lead his family in search of food. Juicy leaves, bamboo shoots, amarula fruits. His authority was unquestioned, and he used it not with force, but with a gentle power, much like the way we guide our own tribes. After all, we descended from a common ancestor 10 million years ago. A fact that became easy to digest when I saw Kivu lazing on his back with not a worry on his mind. So in that verdant forest, face to face with the planet's largest primate, I felt a deep connection, an echo. I realized that for all our sophistication, we share so much with gorillas. The same basic needs, the same desire to belong, the same habits that ground us, but certainly not our population. Today, only over 1,000 mountain gorillas remain in the wild. Their habitat shrinking rapidly. Their numbers ravaged by hunting for bushmeat. In the thick of an impenetrable forest, as I gazed into Kivu's red eyes, a galling truth gutted me. Magnificent silverbacks like Kivu could be confined to storybooks, unless humanity acts now. And as I parted from the gorillas and embarked on the 3-hour trek back to the lodge, the climb seemed all the more uphill by that thought. No technology can match the power of the human eye, but through photography, we project our mind's images onto the world. Because when dispersed, they become seeds of hope. And so, I make pictures, not to move mountains, but to mobilize man, to rub the mist off his eyes and listen to the echoes in his heart.